Rumors are swirling that Carowinds may be looking to remove their racing wooden coaster Thunder Road in order to make room for a water park expansion. In this video, I will be discussing whether that is a good idea and why they might be looking to do that. Now let's take a look at Thunder Road. This coaster is famous for running between two states, North Carolina and South Carolina. Each half of the coaster represents one of the two states. Removing this coaster would be, in my opinion, taking out an icon of the park, not to mention it's a great ride. Carowinds is looking to become the Cedar Point of the Southeast, and they currently have 14 coasters, so taking out Thunder Road would bring them down to 12. And Thunder Road is a great addition. It's very fun, and the park doesn't have anything like it. So that begs the question, why would they be removing it? First off, wooden coasters are very expensive to maintain. Thunder Road costs thousands of dollars in renovations and retracking each year, and when you take those numbers and add them up, that cost really does make a difference. However, they know that Thunder Road is a crowd pleaser, so if they're removing it, that means that they're probably putting in something big. Carowinds has revealed that they plan on making a big splash in 2016, so that cues that it will probably be a water park expansion. Hence, they'd probably want to add a couple slide complexes, and it'd probably be such a big expansion that it would cause for the removal of Thunder Road. Now, let's head over to Google Earth to take a look at some possibilities of what they could be doing with Thunder Road. Now, this is a bit of an outdated version of Google Earth. As you can see, Fury325 is not here, but that's okay because we're focusing on the back half of the park. So here you have Thunder Road. There's the station, this big white box, and it runs all along right up against this water park. Now, the fact that Carowinds is considering taking out Thunder Road tells us a couple things. One, the water park expansion that they could be looking at adding would be so huge that it would require that they would have to remove the coaster. Look at some of these slide complexes. They're not that big, but you can imagine that they could easily fit it on the other side and then run a path from, say, here by the wave pool over to the other side and then put the complexes there. Of course, the other possibility is that they could completely remove the station and then expand the water park in this section of the parking lot. That'd be easy because then they could run a path from here and just have it keep on going into this area. Now you might be wondering, what is this building right here, right up against Thunder Road? I believe that is storage, where they keep some of the Carowinds stuff. I'm not positive, so it's possible they could move around that and just leave that building here and work on this side of the parking lot. Of course, maybe one of the reasons that they're wanting to remove Thunder Road is because that they'd be putting a slide complex next to the wave pool here where Thunder Road's turnarounds are. That would make sense because you physically can't fit a complex right here. It's just not doable. So I could see that being the reason why they want to remove it, because they'd be expanding it in this section and leaving this parking lot area where it is. So just some food for thought. I'm not going to go into what types of slide complexes they should add or what the water expansion should be about. But looking at the Google Earth view of the park really does give you an idea for why they might want to remove Thunder Road. I think for it to be okay, it would have to be justifiable. The water park expansion would have to be very good, and then they'd probably want to have Thunder Road out of there by the end of the summer, so they'd bring in some bulldozers and just tear the coaster apart. I don't think that they're leaving the coaster structure up because they're wanting to RMC hybrid it. I just don't think that is. If they're closing Thunder Road, it's closed and they're removing it. They're not giving it a renovation or anything like that. So those are all of my thoughts. I want to know from you what you think of this. Should Carowinds remove Thunder Road? What do you think of Thunder Road? Do you want it to stay?